All right, so before we get into this video, just wanted to show you guys some stuff. So we have alexsoptions.com/services, lowercase s. So if you want to get into my Discord, this is where you do it. You're gonna see a live trade room and helpful community. Click join here, and that will get you right in there. And that is going to be free for now and may change in the future depending on how many people get in there, just to kind of keep it a little smaller. And as for resources, if you do not know what the strat is or haven't heard of it and kind of want to learn more, you're going to see where can I go learn the strat. This is going to be a Google Drive of Rob Smith explaining it and showing you tons of examples. So this is going to be my YouTube series, Learn the Strat A to Z, and then hashtag the strat on Twitter, where everyone who trades the strat posts tons of good content and stuff. So also, we got to go over risk disclosures. So this is going to be the futures risk disclosures and other stuff, which is all that's saying is that past performance is not going to be indicative of future results. So thank you for listening, and then you can get right on to the video. All right, so this is going to be a video talking about one of the most explosive patterns you can use for day trading. And that is going to be the kicking pattern. So what is a kicking pattern? It's going to be, we'll show you Futu. It is going to be a huge bullish or bearish day followed with the complete opposite and a gap. So all this means is that anyone that got long into this day, since we opened at the lows and closed at the highs, they are for sure going to be holding their longs. And then you're going to see the next day, we gap down against anyone that got long into this. And now when we take out that low, anyone that got long in there has to be a seller because they got what they wanted yesterday. The market went up. And now today we're coming in and we're kicking them out of their position, which is why it's called a kicking pattern. And you're going to see all this is going to be a 2-2 reversal on the day. But since it's a kicking pattern, this is going to be a lot stronger than a normal 2-2, at least most of the time. And you're going to see this. So we come down and we take out all of these pivots right here. So take out anyone that got long in this at all. And you're going to see it as some type of wedge. And this is why wedges don't work all the time. And this is exactly why we traded it up this day and we shorted it down this day. And if you don't believe that, you can go into my trade alerts and you just go like this. So Control F, Futu. Like so. And you're going to see this. Where is it? There we go. Futu 140 put 423. Futu, ride her back down. Since we rode her up yesterday, here's your kicking pattern, right? Opening price, negate Monday's open, take that out. There's your short signal. There's all the targets, and guess what? We hit every single one of them. So we do know this occurs, and we know exactly how to find it. And as for how to trade it, so the first type is going to be one where you don't gap under this low right here, which all that means is that you can take that daily entry short if you're right near it. And let's say you want to get an earlier entry, you can always just grab it short right off the open and use a tight stop. On Futu, it'd be like around $1, $1.50 as a tight stop, depending on what your risk tolerance is. But it should pretty much go instantly. And you're going to notice it does go instantly. So this dropped from 163 to 140 in what, 4 hours? So definitely, and we did that, most of that was actually the first 30 minutes. So it's going to happen instantly, and it should happen instantly because we know anyone that got long into this, now they're getting stopped out, and these people are going to close their position long and stop out these guys, and then these guys, and then all of these other people, right? So hopefully that makes sense as for entries. And let's say there was one today. So let's say it gaps above yesterday's high, and you're going to see red day, anyone short, no reason to exit, and a pivot machine gun, which all that means is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles yet to make a new high. So gap into it. When this happens, you can get long instantly right off the open. And if you don't feel comfortable doing that, you can always go down to a smaller time frame. And if we go to 3 minute, you're gonna see this. Here's your rev strat inside, 2 down, 2 up, Momo, or 2 up hammer right there. And there's your entry long 215.1. And as for magnitudes, so as shown in my previous video about, I believe it was Disca. So how do you gauge your magnitudes? First of all, if you can draw that broadening formation right away, perfect. You're going to see lower low to this, higher highs all up here. But we always go to those higher time frames to find our broadening formation. And you're going to see this. So take out the low, 2-2 reversal here. So what's the magnitude of this 2-2 reversal week? To come and take out that, 224.03. So what's our first target when we get long? It's going to be to take out that. 224.03. And then our next target is going to be to take out this. And that is going to be well, one sec. So this is going to be your weekly magnitude, since 2-2 reversal hasn't hit magnitude yet. There's your magnitude for it. And then now this is going to be a target, and then this is your monthly magnitude. And the reason I know that is because I was going through this earlier, but if you go to the monthly now, what do we know about this? So we know Rev Strat, 1, 2 down, 2 up. So what's the target on that? If you go to resources and scroll up, you're going to find this. So Rev Strat target right here, 1, 2, 2, bullish Rev Strat. Your target's going to be that previous candle that comes before the 1. So 246.11. And it's as easy as that. And let's say you did not get the kicking pattern, you can always just take that monthly entry. Definitely you want to wait for like a triangle layout or some type of better entry signal. You're going to see we have inside 30 right here. This was inside 30 up, would have stopped you out. And then we have inside 30 and this one goes. And you can see outside bar, Momo hammer, etc. And that is kind of going to be how I do the kicking pattern. And as for just kind of trading gappers, definitely go look at my Disca video, which I'll try and link in the top right corner over here. That's kind of where I go through that, but I definitely will try and get a more in-depth video in the future for you guys. So thank you for watching.